What's going on, everyone? King Navarro here. So what we got going on right now is our hamstring training video. Hopefully you guys will be able to get a few takeaway points from this. You know, that's what this is about. I don't want it to be just, you guys just watching me work out. I want you to actually learn something. So here we go. For hamstring training, specifically when doing stiff leg deadlifts, which I feel like a lot of people have trouble with, make sure that you balance the weight on your heels. As you're pushing up, you're driving through your heels. As you're going down, you're making sure the load is on your heels. This will properly engage the hamstrings and, keep your lower back out of it. When you do this as well, you want to make sure that you sit back, engaging a proper hip hinge. This will make sure that, the weight isn't directly displaced on your lower back and it's rather placed on the hamstrings, allowing, when you drive through your heels to fully engage those hamstrings as opposed to just lifting it up with your lower back. Right here we have our lying leg curls. I opted to do these single-legged because when I'm on stage, I noticed that my right hamstring is just more detailed than the left one. And that comes from, me just favoring the right one for when I hit a lot of shots. I just have a better mind-muscle connection with the right one. So here I'm trying to develop that mind-muscle connection with the left one while doing these unilateral movements. And when we did this set, as you can see, I'm doing a set number of reps. It's not really like, oh, I have to get this number. It's just that I'm just trying to get a good burn, a good pump going on. And I'm just alternating one leg to the other, one leg to the other, one leg to the other. We did this for 4 alterations, and that made one set. So 4 switches each leg, that's one set, and we did 4 rounds of this. It's really hard. As you can see right now, my form is breaking at this point, and that's where you can see that my left hamstring I don't have as much of a mind-muscle connection there just because the form broke a lot sooner than on my right one. But in time, it'll get there, and just got to keep going at it. Just don't give up and keep trying. And just want to make sure that when doing these, even when the form breaks a little bit, just try to keep the legs, the hips glued to the mat. Right here we got our hip hinge going on, our glute bridge. I use this actually to really hit the glute ham tie-in. A lot of bodybuilders have trouble developing that, so I make that a priority in my hamstring workouts. As you can see, I'm balancing the weight on my heels here. Toes aren't even touching the ground. That's making sure I'm driving with the upper portion of the hamstring as well as the glute. You got to remember, guys, shows are won from the back. So this was a superset. I did those glute bridges. We did 4 rounds of those. Did those glute bridges, supersetted with narrow, stiff legs. So when you keep your feet narrow like this, you actually hit that glute ham tie-in as well. And, when I don't know if you've ever seen it, but when you see a bodybuilder on stage, he turns around and his glutes, you can just see the separation between the glutes and the hamstrings. It's really something impressive. So that's what I'm trying to develop. That's what, I'm all about it. Shows are won from the back. I just want a crazy detailed physique. So, I mean, there you go. There's the hamstring training video. It was a short one. Kept it pretty brief there, But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And let me know what you think. More to come.